I have tried so many concealers, so let's rate them all. First off, we have NYX Serum Concealer. I like this for like a natural look, but it also will not cover your dark circles. I love me a good full coverage, so this unfortunately is at the bottom. Another one that is at the bottom for me, but I do love on my clients, I think this has caffeine in it or something. It just didn't work well with my skin. My under eyes really got super dry, super flaky, and kind of like eczema patchy. So I do ask clients before if they're allergic to caffeine, vitamin C, anything like that, because I'm pretty sure that's what's in this and caused my under eyes to be so bad. It was like a couple months actually. But I do really love this, so if my skin didn't react that way, I'd probably use this all the time. NARS Creamy Concealer. This was like an OG for me. I do still use this in my kit on my mature ladies or someone that just wants like a little wash of color. This is good. It's not a full coverage. It's more light to even medium if you build it up a lot. Fluid Concealer by Milk. This is actually really good. It's really hydrating. I really like it, but it is like a medium coverage. You could probably get a full coverage if you really build it up, but this is like a medium. You can also sheer it out with a sponge. Hourglass Concealer. I know people either love or hate this. I love it. I think it's great. It's full coverage and I'm a full coverage queen. I have dry skin, dry under eyes, and it didn't cling to any of those patches. I know a lot of people said since they're dry, they didn't like this, but I use this on a lot of clients that are dry and I never have any issues. Too Faced Born This Way Concealer, the OG for my kit and myself. There's nothing you can do wrong with this concealer. Okay, I love this concealer. There's nothing I can say bad about it. I use it all the time. I use it on almost every single client. I love it to prep the eyelids for eyeshadow. It does not budge. Love this concealer. Lancome, this is my everyday concealer. I love this concealer. I'm actually addicted to it. Even though it's lightweight and you can sheer it out with a sponge, you can still cover your dark circles with it because a couple of these concealer shades actually come in a kind of dark or orangey or peachy, so it can actually color correct. I love this concealer. I use it literally all the time. It is my #1 favorite for an everyday. I will say Miss Natasha Denona, slayed. Okay, I love this concealer, the High Glam Concealer. I have it in the color corrector and then in 2 shades of this. I'm actually gonna replace the Hourglass in my kit with this, but I did wish she had a pro discount because Hourglass does have pro discount. Its Heat is a bit more hydrating than the Hourglass, but it really reminds me of the Hourglass formula. I will not stop using this. Now, JCat Beauty, I love this for brightening. I don't use it on its own as concealer, but this slays. Okay, I found out about this from a makeup artist in St. Louis that I love, Joy Lovelace, and I'm so glad she put me on because if you want a bright under eye, especially a bright ass bridal under eye, this is what I'm using. This in the shade Shell, and I also think I have it in Pearl. I think I have it in one more, but this, you cannot go wrong with it. JCat Beauty, but you can only get it online, which kind of sucks. Now comment down below a concealer you love because I love trying new concealers.